Okay, so a typical day in the office. I think the first thing is when you come in through our building, as soon as you get into the building, you're going to be greeted with a lot of positive, energy as you come through the doors. Typically what will then actually happen is, especially if you come in on a Monday morning, oh my goodness, it's so cool because people are so confused as to where they are on a Monday morning, because normally on a Monday morning, people are dreading going into the office. But over here on a Monday morning, everyone's really excited to be in the office because, on a Sunday or Saturday, they would have written down some goals that they want to accomplish for the week. So, when you come in the morning, you already have a game plan, you know what you need to be able to do that week. So you sort of, attacking the day as you come into the environment. Now, typically we actually, you will then go into our training room. So we have our training space, where we do a lot of the teaching and training. And, what's kind of cool about that as well is that there's music playing. So there's a lot of, again, the buzz and the energy is actually there. So in the morning, when you come into the training room, what will typically happen is, you'll be working with somebody one-on-one. The goal is to be able to focus on developing you as an individual. So typically, the night before, you would have actually had a daily breakdown. So we'll go over what, an analysis of your day. So what were the good things about your day? What were the most challenging parts of your day? What do we need to improve on the following day? So when you come in the morning, there's already somebody there waiting for you to actually be able to work on those things you need to actually improve that following day itself. And they just actually work with you. So typically as well, what would actually happen is we'll normally get all the top performers to actually get a chance to be able to speak and talk about what was actually working for them the day before. One of the key things about our environment is that there's constant recognition. Constant recognition. I think in a lot of companies, you work really hard and you don't get the recognition. Well, here every single day you get to get recognition. In addition to that, we normally run a morning meeting, and in the morning meeting, we try to cover any sort of the announcements that we actually have, for the office, any sort of business trips we actually have coming up. And we do a lot of national travel and also international travel as well. So there will be a chance to be able to explain what's actually going on. If we have any competitions or any incentives that we're actually running for the company and the team, we'll let you know that as well. Any client information that they want us to be able to share, to be able to make sure that when we do engage with the customers, we can actually, deliver those messages as well. And then we'll typically then go into the meeting, and the meeting is going to be either educational or motivational. Within this environment, we're more of an entrepreneurial kind of environment. So with that being said, our conversations, our training, everything that we actually do within the environment is based on personal growth, personal development, professional growth, professional development as well. So that meeting will tend to cover those things there. At that point there, what would then actually happen next is that our team will then actually go out, to meet with the client's customers. Again, we're face-to-face business. So, one of the cool things about us is that no 2 days are actually ever the same. There's a lot of variety in the role. You're always constantly meeting and dealing with different people. You're going to be in a very fast-paced, fun environment. And so, when you're actually out there engaging with customers, you become the face of the brand, so it's really important that we actually represent our clients really well as well. So typically at the end of the day, the team will come back to the office. Again, when you come back to the office, it's like another party that we actually have, in the evening, we have another big party, we'll do a little, what we'll call, bell party. So anyone that's actually gone out there and performed on that day as well, we're going to do some more recognition for them, and after that, depending on what day it is, we'll normally then go out for dinner or go for some drinks. Each week we always do something as a team, so it's quite a cool environment to actually be in.